Give me a second.
Welcome. Welcome to the Liquid Late Nights podcast. I don't know a lot, but I know what a war crime sounds like. Anyway, so we'll get to that in a minute. How you doing? That's CD. I'm Mr. A.
Well,
on something.
I'm okay, and I know you got some rants, but I just want to rant for a second.
Okay.
Because you guys all know I'm a Laker homer, right? I'm sorry, but I've been there for 40 years. I'm rewatching a Winning Time right now. I'm actually watching also Lakers. I'm in Celtic City because of a friend of mine, so I should watch it because they got a lot of Laker stuff in it. It's on HBO Max. It's a 9-part documentary. Awesome. Well, right now, for all practical purposes, I signed up for HBO Max. You can get it for $3 a month for 12 months. And so I signed up. $3. It's $36 for the year.
There you go. Well, you watch Superman now.
I've seen Superman. I already did. That's the first one I watched again. But I had saw it before. But no, because Superman is so good. People don't understand how this. I'm not a DC homer, but that Superman is ready. I mean, okay, let's be clear about that. Now, stop. It's like this. So the Lakers were on a 7-game winning streak. We're looking good. We're 15-4 or something like that. And all the haters out there said it's make believe, it's fool's goal, and we play no defense, but we win it. We second number 2 in the West. And everybody hammering on they can do it with like LeBron. I said, what is wrong with people? This guy, what he has done in his life as a professional athlete from a single parent home somewhere, from a 15-year-old mother, is incredible. It should be no. Okay, no. I'm just no.
So is it actual? Let me ask you this, because I don't have my ear to the daily Laker gossip. You know, Jeannie doesn't call me every day. Hey, Kurt. Hey,
well, she
sends
me. Yeah, I got to hook up. Okay.
But is it really all these people talking, or is it just Gabfest on talk? Sports radio.
No, it's a talk radio. It's a talk radio.
You gotta have something to talk about.
Yeah, but they can always do that. But there's also people who, if you read the threads, which I do sometimes, they're just those people say, well, he's not the greatest of all time. He's got those records because he lasted longer. What does that mean if you last longer? That means you're great.
Yeah.
And playing at a high level. There's guys who have been in the league 20 years, 22 years before, but they were not producing like this guy's producing. I'm not saying they weren't there, but they didn't make all NBA in your 22nd year. Okay? So you achieve billionaire status as you're still playing. Okay? Never mind. I want to go there. Never mind. So all I'm saying is this. So we play Phoenix the other night, and we got our butts kicked. I stayed up late. Now, I didn't stay up late because I knew by halftime we were going to our butts kicked, so I went to bed. The game started at 10 o'clock. Okay. My nephews text me in the middle of the night. At midnight, I text him the next morning and said, I didn't see it. I was asleep already. So he hadn't hit me back on that because he had to grind me about the Lakers. But what I'm saying is but the next day, there was yeah, he's a role player, $53 million a year role player. Oh, it's the one that just, he hates Luka. I'm like, who read this? Are you a body language expert? Everybody's a body language expert of linguistics. You know what I mean? What is going on? Really?
They read in the tea leaves.
Okay. We can call it tea leaves.
Well, yeah, but it's like, I don't know why this popped in my head. When those Kremlin experts back in the Cold War, like, oh, Chernenko, he twitched. That means he wants to move.
Yeah, just kind of look to his left and look to his right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I see a woman say, "Look me in my eye." I'm looking all the time. I'm a salesperson. I stare people down. That's what I do for a living. I'm good at it. So it's like I'm not saying nobody's perfect. What this cat's done, 22 years in the league. I'm going to 23. What scandal can you say this guy ever done? DUI, raping a stripper, anything.
Yeah.
Baby mamas all over the place. None of that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, being with his woman, his wife, since high school. I'm not saying he's a saint. I'm not even saying that. I'm not naive, but the guy has been on a straight and narrow. He's an example of what you should do. So why he has to take so much venom from folks?
Mm.
Is he done? That's the question I ask. With the Lakers, no. There's some possibility they're gonna do it next year. They'll work something out. I watched like a Byron Scott's podcast. It's, come on, guys. He's not leaving Los Angeles. If you, well, yeah, go someplace else and play. Who's gonna take him for that kind of money? Are you stupid? He's got a chalet in Bel Air on the Santa Monica Mountains overlooking the city in Los Angeles. He's not going anywhere. All of his businesses, all of his industry is there. Yeah, I'll work it out with the Lakers.
I mean, but is there any reason to keep playing after the season? I mean,
If he just wants to.
Yeah.
The key right now, if he can still contribute, but they were saying like last couple of games he's washed. That's why I say it's LeBron done. They were saying he hasn't. The guy has sciatica, so he was not in training camp. So he hasn't worked out. He missed first 15 games. So he hasn't got his lungs yet. We don't want to have no lungs. We want LeBron had lungs about February. Okay? Dangerous LeBron. So that's all I got to say. I don't want to chew up all the space. I don't know what I did. I did 3 or 4, 5 minutes, but I'm not a LeBron homer. I never have been. But this is wrong. What this person has done for his circumstances come from should be celebrated. Anyway, Sunday son.
Sometimes you just want to sell some newspapers. Do they still have newspapers?
Yeah, clicks.
Yeah. Things are clicks. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that too. All right. Let's do some happy stuff. Well, mostly happy stuff.
That wasn't happening.
No, that was happy. It's the thing. I respect LeBron for what he does. If LeBron wants to keep playing, LeBron keeps playing. I think a lot of that noise is just noise. Like, people got to have something to talk about.
Yeah, because they want to sell clicks too. Because the Lakers not now how much money they make having LeBron around there. His jersey's still like a 1 or 2 selling jersey. I think Luka's jersey probably number 1, and then Steph and probably LeBron globally. Fine. All right. Never mind.
Yeah. It's a brand. It's face of the brand. All right. So we just did Thanksgiving, and we skipped last week, so people didn't know.
I wanted to, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to come on, but I couldn't get the people to get their face out of a turkey. They come and do it. So it's fine.
That's what we like to call today fake news. put out by the radical mainstream CD industry that doesn't understand. No. Anywho, let's talk about.
You don't understand.
You don't understand. I just want to talk about so Thanksgiving. Everybody had the great turkey, had a great time. I saw a good chunk of the Thanksgiving parade, the different halftime shows or games. I just got to say this about it. I know I've hit a certain age when I see all the performers throughout the Macy Thanksgiving. The Macy, that's family friendly. They're going to do up and down. They're doing all that stuff. Like Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes was on.
Busta Rhymes is old as me.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes was out there doing the full song on the parade float with the Ninja Turtles. This is what we come to.
They're old too.
Yeah, I understand that. But then
I'm glad I didn't see that.
I mean, but he wasn't the only one. Like, it was a whole, except for like the one thing with K-pop Demon Hunter girls, there was a whole like Gen X people. I'm like, y'all, we all old. We all there.
But those they're Gen X or not boomers. He's close to a boomer.
No, that's Gen X. No, he's barely city. I know this because I had to look up the next one. Because in the halftime shows, so the Detroit Packers game, Jack White comes out and he's doing his thing, and then he brings Eminem out, and Eminem brings on the house. And we had to think about him because we were talking about he just became a granddad, and then we had to look it up. Eminem's 53.
Don't you see?
No, that's X. That's X.
I don't even know about these damn. Yeah,
that's X. Dre is 57. He's older, but not that much older.
But that's who's watching the football game. So
yeah. But it's a mix because you used to
watch who do you want out there?
I don't know. They brought Post Malone in the Cowboys game, which that's cool. He's up and coming.
Who was that?
See, there you go.
I'm way too old for that.
All right. And then Little John did the Ravens game. So again, you just went back.
I'm back to Michael Jackson during the Super Bowl in 35, 40 years ago. Hey, what do you want?
Yeah, but that's the thing. All of a sudden, you're like, when you kind of recognize them, and you're like, I know all these songs. Wait a minute, why do I know all these songs you hear? So that's what I was saying. It just threw me off. I'm like, oh man. So, but it was a good show. It was a good show. I enjoyed myself. It's good games. It's not having my fantasy, but it is what it is. Only other thing, well, next thing, and I sent you this clip because you're always talking about development in Tampa because you say Tampa's.
I read that. Impressive.
But Orlando's
10
coming
years
up.
from now.
Yeah.
Huh?
That deal's closing. They're going to get that stuff done. They got to.
The guy said 10 years. I went through listen,
Yeah,
I'm not a headline guy.
Years,
I go through it. I read it. It's impressive. Mm-hmm. It's still going to be Orlando. So.
Wait till Westcourt. Westcourt gets open on. So what we're talking about, they're.
I'm not going to. They need some roads down there, man. You can't even get out of there.
So the old Orlando Central complex sitting on about 10, 15 acres in prime downtown, going to get raised, $2 billion development. They're going to do these guys who did stuff.
So we get a metro. Oh, so by the time they build the bright line, get you out of there to get to Tampa, get you to Lakeland, which is probably going to do at the same time. Well, that makes sense. Wait a minute, I didn't think about that. Maybe because that's 10-year project, so that may help. Yeah. But I'm not going down there. You can't get out.
What if the Lakers come to town? You want to go see them play the Magic?
I would.
They're gonna be at West.
Go down there and stay in a hotel or something. Yeah, I'm trying to get my mother. I was trying to get my mother's house on Thanksgiving. And I got to go to Lakeland, and then to go to my mom's. Mm-hmm. Dude, it was actually insane just to get out of the city, just to get out of Tampa and get through Lakeland. And you think I'm going to Orlando? No, I get it.
Right.
It's beautiful though.
They got roads. They got a lot of things. There's going to be a lot of stuff. I understand.
It's like I was telling a friend of mine the other night. He was saying, like, come to Missouri. I said, there ocean there? And I'm not coming. Is there any water? We got lakes? No.
Here's the problem. Tampa, great. All the stuff. Orlando, great. All the stuff. You still got to pass through Disney.
Yeah, Disney got you locked down. It's a mousetrap.
Yeah, you got to pass through my redevelopment. They're fixing the road. We're expanding. You saw that.
No,
you saw that, didn't you?
Piece you sent the other night with I guess you were landlocked someplace and you sent a photo of it. I was dying. You must be doing 3 miles an hour and like, okay, I may as well stop and barbecue right here before I make it home. At least I had food ready for the girls by the time I get home.
It used to be on my commute home. It used to be easier sometimes for me to stop and have a drink or a little snack on the way home than to go through the traffic. It was when I was coming out of Orlando.
Yeah. When I used to work in the city and go to commute, I always went to, imagine if it took a couple of hours to get home faster, get home in an hour than leaving at 6 to get home in 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I get that.
That's that roadmap. But listen, we're getting development. We're getting stuff. We have some.
No, but it's impressive. And I saw all they did projects in Miami, other cities. So it's going to be nice. I said 10 years from now, I'll be too old to care.
All right, fine.
If I'm still kicking around, but
you ain't coming to Orlando.
Well, I won't be attracted in the nice, in the sweetie pies. They're like, hey, grandpa, great grandpa. So I'm staying here.
I ain't touching that one. I am not touching that one. But they ain't in Tampa asking. You know what? I'm moving on. All right, I'm going to do the mini rant. I'm just going to get this out of my way. Just a couple of stories I saw, and I just had to get on.
Okay.
You ready? Time it. All right.
No. Pause for 1 quick second.
All right, quick mini rant. So, saw a couple stories. Story 1 I saw was, I don't know if I pushed it around.
Can I interject some stuff to have some fun with it? But I got permission.
Yeah, I'm going to make fun with it. Don't worry. So this girl, and I want to say it's Missouri, has to do this paper for a psychology class, and she does it all based off of biblical teachings, and then gets an F. And now her and her parents are suing, and they got like the government involved in something because they say it's infringed on her constitutional rights and her religious freedom because that's how she made a paper. All I got to say is, it's psychology. You know there was a book. No one said this was not theology class. You had an assignment. You did not do the assignment. But all right, y'all do what y'all want.
So why did she get
because she didn't. So if the assignment was talking about, I think it might have been talking about maybe psychological difference between men and women.
But it's a psychology book. Isn't like the Bible like psychology and stuff too?
I don't know if that was accepted source.
But it's a shrink. Excuse me. So I missed something. Can
Mm.
you explain it one more time? Because I don't want to
So
be too bad, but
it's a psychology paper. I'm
yes.
pretty sure it's on the difference between men and women. She based her entire paper on biblical teachings.
Okay. And so they didn't like that.
They did not like that.
I like to know what she wrote. That's what I'm curious about.
Well, I think one of the lines I saw in the article goes, well, because God made women in this way so we can be giving to this area, and this is why we do this in this particular situation. Like very like, mm, okay. It
Not
was
like
a very
God took his rib and made woman, like that story, which is pretty bizarre, but okay.
that might have been early in the paper, but basically it's because God made us this way. This is why women should be subservient and nurturing and all this kind of stuff. So basically, but I think the whole point was if you didn't do the assignment and you decided that to use the Bible as the main source for this for a psychology class. It's like a psychology class. It's not a theology class. It's not a religious class. And no one said you can't believe any of this thing, but that wasn't the assignment. And then now you
So
got the government get involved, which is always fun.
that's scary.
Right. And when I say the government, like the governor of the state, it's like, oh, this is too much. This
What
one.
state is this?
I'm pretty sure it's Missouri.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Remember, that's why I tell you the people want me to go to Missouri the last I'm not going.
Yeah. Don't go.
Okay. I'll leave that alone because that's too I had a lot of things I say about that, but I won't.
You say you're going to make fun of. I'm going to
Mm-mm.
make fun of this. When the Secretary of Fake War decides to kill survivors of a strike, that is a war crime
It's a war crime.
by any definition in our country and others.
And you got video of it.
This man is dumb as a box of rocks.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you look good on TV. So there you go.
He didn't look that good. I don't know. He looked good. I guess I'm not into men, so it don't look good to me. That's all I'm saying.
he looks like a guy who should be on TV talking about the news. That's what that hair is the thing. I don't know.
Okay.
That's all. That's all I'm leaving it at. All right, we're moving on. Those are my two rants for this week because I don't know. Oh,
Really?
also, and the third one was maybe don't fall asleep in the middle of a security briefing on TV.
Oh,
That was it. All right, I'm done now.
I saw that one.
Nah, I'm done now. I mean, I understand. Sometimes you need a nap. You get a certain age, you need a nap. Sometimes I need a nap.
In my office. The guy said, "Well, you're napping. So what? I was up all night."
Yeah, yeah.
But if somebody come in and call my name, I'm going to I'll get the business done. But I have to sneak in 3 or 4 minutes.
I mean, it's probably the same thing. He was up all night. He's ranting and raving on
Ranting and raving, yeah.
Slept in and came in and was still sleepy. It's still nappy time. I get it. It's fine. Anyway.
Just don't fall and hit the button while you're sleeping there.
There's a homer. All right. Let's do something that makes me happy. It's not sports. And the biggest sports story of this week is not LeBron James. It's why Lane Kiffin is the biggest F-boy of all time. You saw.
Did you hear his press conference? The story he told was, "Come on, dude." I'm like, "Come on, Lane. I don't know what they're paying me. I have no idea what they're paying me." I'm like, "Okay, never mind." He can't come to Southern California. I know why I do not because they SC
they ran him out of town too. He's been
carry on.
He most of the time gets run out of town. They're like, "Oh, he's an offense."
So why do you keep paying this guy like $12 million a year?
I still haven't figured it out. He talks a smooth ride, but he does not survive. If he makes it a year, he makes it 3 years, and that's about it.
He got a 7-year deal, so if they kick him out in a year, they're gonna have to pay him.
Well, this is college football. We pay people. LSU is still paying their last 2 coaches. They don't care. They got this money to burn.
They should put money educating the students and stuff. That's how sideways our society is. I don't want to be like I'm just saying.
I'm sorry.
They're blocking the money. They want to help nobody, and you spend this kind of money. That's crazy money.
College football is this close to being a professional.
Our society could be a global leader in all these different academic pursuits and stuff, and on the planet, still being a bully on the walk and trying to blast somebody. We can just be as smart as we just take that money and educate the populace. Oh man, you got see, this is your fault because I wouldn't even into this. Carry on.
You put the Lane Kiffin up there because you at least wanted to talk about the deal. because the deal was.
I heard him. I heard him.
They put this man's clothes out in the middle of the street in front of the offices.
Then he left the team, left his boys, his kids, his students at Ole Miss. I'm sorry, but I'm taking them in and running. Then he goes, stands up and says, it wasn't even about the money. I don't even know what they're paying me. Who believes that?
Okay. Told his coaches, I'm this plane coming, are you coming with me or you're not? Because there won't be room if you don't come. And then he told the administrators, oh, the portal's about to open up. I will take these kids if you don't let me do what I need to do. And Ole Miss said no. Meanwhile, Florida, and I guess Florida made him mad. I'm glad we made him mad because we were trying to get him for some good reason, some dumb reason. So,
wow,
it's gonna be a hot mess. It's gonna be a hot mess.
And Lane is not that good.
He's built something in this.
Where
he's built Ole Miss in these seasons that he's been there. He's built. They're getting on this just kind of winning streak. They got
a natty.
Players. They're getting into the college football playoff. They're making it. They're making a run.
What do you do with SC?
SC, didn't he only make it one season?
Yeah, in Southern California, we don't pit it a fool.
Yeah, we don't make that mess. But like he knows how to work the college portal. He knows how to get these players. So he's building something. His problem, I think, is he doesn't want to do it at Ole Miss. He wants to do it at a more brand recognized, school. Ole Miss is Ole Miss.
So you're saying everybody's offering him the same money?
No, they offered him. I heard a $90 million. Some gigantic.
He got $90 million to do.
Yeah. Plus like another 20 something in NIL money.
Yeah, and if you win the title, more.
Yeah.
So it's about the money.
Yeah, it's only about the money.
That's not what he said.
Yeah, we saw we look him in the eye. We know. Listen, you're a dirty old man. And that just started the dominoes. So my Gators won. They beat Florida State in what we like to call the trash bowl. And then we announced our coach because we couldn't get Lane Kiffin. So we picked up a guy from Tulane, and then which Auburn won it, so they picked up USF's coach.
Yeah, it was Auburn. I thought it was Auburn. They stole our coach. We got a new coach today, but because we trashed Rice, and then they stole our coach and paid him. People just tell me, your uncle just tell me we got a new coach. I forget his name. I don't know, but he's good. But but these guys making money. You can't blame them. But just don't lie to me about the student. Don't tell me that. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, the way the system's set up, he's not doing anything. This is how they set up. They don't have rules in place that keep you from taking a job in the middle of the season and rolling out. Just like they don't have rules to keep the kids, with the transfer.
Well, the money has got so big right now that it's just
yeah. But no one's got a contract, so you can do what you want. Like if you're going to be a professional sport, be a professional sport. Put a contract for the kids. Put a contract for the coaches. Like a real contract. There is no. Where else can you get fired or quit and they still got to pay you?
I wish I would have been a coach, man. I messed up. I've been coaching some ping pong or something. You know what I'm saying?
Something. I'm just no other job. You can't get fired and still get paid out like.
And your checks are still coming in regular for the next 20 years. Unbelievable.
That's where we at. But that was a rougher even than just the games.
It's insanity.
Slick back. Last thing I want to hit in sports is just because we didn't touch about UCF. UCF keeping their coach, they're all good. They're doing some renovations on their stadium, but because Camping World, your favorite stadium, is going to be getting redone, they're going to host a bunch of the bowl games next season.
Can they change the name to something else besides Camping World? I can't get excited about that.
If you want to write a check big enough to do it, go right ahead.
I get this sneaky feeling I'm at the camping. I got to sneak out back someplace in the woods and
you don't want to get in that RV life, roll across country,
man,
in a fitty fitter.
That's what's going on. Okay, so I didn't come from New England someplace, and I take my way to Florida just to be. So I've been here. I've been to the West. It doesn't interest me at all. Down here trying to fight a python or something, huh?
Maybe drive it down to Mexico.
If I'm in Mexico, I'm going for the other coast. Rosarito Beach and Tijuana, huh?
All right.
Sorry.
But all those events been over. Plus, we still got maybe the Jags coming down, so we'll leave that alone. Okay. Last thing, only because I haven't seen it, but it is dropped. We'll do a little quick.
It did drop?
No, yeah. So the 50 Cent produced Sean P. Diddy Combs documentary is dropped on Netflix yesterday. So you can go
So
and
what
watch it.
is it? Did anybody? I
I
haven't
haven't
really.
watched it yet. I'm gonna have to try to sneeze it in tonight, but it dropped because they were trying to. Diddy's lawyers were trying to block it because all this unreleased video or whatever, and it failed.
So
So
what? It's what? It's Fitty Haiti? What you tell me?
it produced a documentary on like the whole thing. He's got interviews and he's got like unseen video of like behind the scene video
You
shoots
know
and
he's
things
gonna
like that.
walk at some point here
Yeah, at some point, Fitty don't care.
soon.
Fitty has never not hated on Sean Combs. They have never, he's
That's what I'm
never,
trying to
he's
say.
always been
What's
the
with
same
these
guy.
cats, man?
You just don't like them. Sometimes you just don't like people. And maybe
I
he's all this stuff going. He's like, that's not my bag. And he's like, we're going to do this.
maybe
I don't know what you got.
I was gonna say something. I'm not gonna say that because it doesn't make any sense. I never carried them up for either one of the cats, and I think I like Sean and I do Pity. I don't know about Pity, but whatever he does doesn't do anything. Let me just take that back. Neither one of those cats are in my sphere.
Yeah.
I just put it like that.
Listen, 50
And leave it.
diversified. He got businesses. He's bought into. Who did he have? Did he have Celsius for a little while and then sold his share? Like Smart Water. No, he was in Smart Water. Had a big share of that. Sold that off.
I saw that, but what I'm just saying, the cat
yeah.
was did it diversify? He diversified too, right? All these guys got big money. So why did some childhood schoolyard fighting with each other? I never watched any of what's the movie, the Power, all that stuff. Didn't interest me because the trailers I saw, I just couldn't get to it.
Yeah.
I don't know, huh?
Yeah, I guess
You watched it?
I haven't watched it. No,
Exactly.
clips. Yeah,
but it didn't interest you at all either, right?
Yeah.
You say it out loud.
No, it's not
so I don't know what that is. Something about it just didn't do it for me.
Mm-hmm.
So why are they fighting with each other? And never mind. Let me just shut up.
Well, now he's not. Now he's not fighting. Now he just helped produce.
Oh, he's scandalizing the guy.
The guy was already scandalized.
But everybody's scandalized. These people, you could be F-teams. Anybody make an F-team movie? Is Fitty make an F-team
There's got to
movie?
be at least 3 or 4 on Netflix. I go look when I get out of here. I'm pretty sure that. Come on, they always get a doctor.
But I'm not watching this kind of nonsense.
All right.
Not in my world.
All right.
We got other problems. Huh?
Yeah.
We're bombing Venezuela. We're going to war.
What? Leave the Latino women alone. What they do to you?
We got oil.
It's always oil.
Anyway, next week, boys and girls, we bring the NBA Emirates Cup is going to get started. We got we only halfway to the NFL season. Where are we? NFL? Did we what week is this? 14. You still got
15.
We almost done.
Yeah.
My brother was happy because the Cowboys had a great week. Last Sunday they beat. Who'd they beat? Eagles. Thanksgiving they beat the Chiefs. The Cowboys are the top of the world right now. I'm good. I watched some good football, which I don't really watch, but it's pretty decent.
They still the Cowboys.
They're America's team. It's Jerry's world. Huh?
Guess who wouldn't be paying a coach if he fired him? Jerry.
Well, Jerry doesn't do that.
Jerry, don't do that.
He get a semi coach because he still think he's the coach. I just threw it in the deal because NFL is rolling. The Rams are looking good. I can do that. Rams played the Bucs. They beat the Bucs into the turf. It hurt my feelings, but that's okay.
The Rams are looking good.
Well,
top of the West.
We don't know who's going to win it all.
Not yet. All right. I think that might be it.
Okay, fine. Where is Gino?
He's on parts unknown. Maybe you'll get a recap. I don't know what to tell you. We don't ask questions. The
world is
not enough.
That's a James Bond movie. Okay.
Well, Gino sometimes it thinks he's James Bond.
Okay, I like that.
I'm just saying.
Which one? You Pierce? I'm Pierce, so you gotta be somebody else. Daniel Craig?
It could be Daniel
some of the old guys. John Connery?
No, he kind of reminds me of Roger Moore.
Oh yeah, with a bad leader suit, huh?
has some corny one-liners, but
Dude, them
done.
leisure suits did not age well. Okay, let's be clear about that.
It was the 70s. What do you want us to do?
Which I never wore, and that's why I said I didn't like them then. Don't like them now.
No. I hope they don't come back.
They're not coming back.
Okay. Burn them all.
If we just rambling, folks, it's just because we're lighthearted. It's the holiday season, and you know what I'm saying?
Feel the Festivus. I got 3 parties so far. It's also.
I gave one a part. No parties for me. I'm moving to Tibet, to a monastery, and I'm praying the rest of my day.
Kumatage? Gonna learn the mystic arts.